My name is Charlie Riley and I'm on a T-level Building Services Engineering with a specialty in electrical.
I'm on the same course as Charlie here, and my name's Henry McBride.
My name's Suzanne Ahmed and I do Building Services Engineering T-level at Newcastle College.
My name's Zion. I started on T-level BSE, but I switched to T-level Engineering at Newcastle College.
My name's Ben Taylor. I'm mechanical supervisor at the Goodyard Stoke for Briggs and Forrester. We've had multiple T-level students on placement with us, both mechanically and electrically. Yeah, we just tried to show them the ropes really, pairing off with different sections of the workforce, different sections of the building, just trying to get them for the feel of the environment that we're working in.
I chose a T-level because I thought there'd be more hands-on experience.
The hands-on experience paired with the practical side, I feel like it'd help prepare me more for my future in terms of working and understanding the building services environment.
It gives you more like a realistic approach to just how work will be in the future after this course, maybe on an apprenticeship, and it just gives you like a real life, obviously, as I said, just experience on site with the people.
It really helped me gauge an idea of what life on an actual building site was like, and now because of this I know exactly where I want to be.
Most of the time, like nowadays, apprenticeships, they do look for experience, but then how you meant to get that experience without a job. So this just gives you that experience that you need to get on a real site.
I'd probably say like putting pieces together of the work that we're learning, because obviously in college we're learning stuff, but then there's no kind of, theory to put it back together. So being on site has just helped.
One big one's safety, and it obviously teaches you how to be safe on site with PPE, obviously, gloves, high vis, helmets. It does give you like a clue into how dangerous it can be on site if you are not careful, how to act polite, because if you show respect to everyone, they'll respect you back.
I did enjoy the placement at Briggs, and I thought it was valuable for somebody that wanted to continue in that field, but it's just not something that I wanted to do. So after I finished my placement, that's when I decided to switch courses to T-level engineering.
And there's quite a lot of different things you can do, because I get bored quite a bit and that, but I've always been good at building stuff. I've always been good at, thinking outside the box.
I wanted more of a theoretical engineering experience, wanted to do more maths and more science and more physics.
First year you learn more about like the core, which is everything around it, and then we're in our second year now, so it's electrical specialism.
So my advice would be, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to talk to people and to put yourself in front of employees' faces, if you get what I mean. Like if the opportunity comes and maybe at your college they've got people coming in or whatever it is, just don't be afraid to put yourself out there and talk to people.
Your experience is very valuable. CSCS cards as well, that'd be one, get that sorted, because in the future, if you get like an apprenticeship, and then they'll ask if you've got any experience. And you'll say, oh, I've worked on so-and-so, or Briggs and Forrester, for example. They'll go, oh, I've heard of that. If they're very good, maybe they might give you a bit more of an edge against other people who haven't got the experience. That might be just fresh off a course.
So me personally, I would recommend a T-level because I feel like it's helped me a lot in terms of putting me in front of employers, and it's helped me speak to construction managers and project managers on building sites.
It's a lot better than A-levels, because A-levels, it's a lot more theory rather than like, you might learn how to do it, but practically you might not know how.
When I was here at Briggs, I spoke to the quantitative surveyor and I spoke to the project manager, and I asked them about their jobs and what it was like, how stressful it is. And it really did help me realize that that's where I wanted to be and where I saw myself.
Actions speak louder than words. So you might sit down and read a book on how to do it, but that's not always the same how it would be in real life. Experience is better than theory. Well done. Cold.
All the lads that we had were quiet when they started, and then they soon brought the personalities out. I think, working with a big group of fellas that are all crackers is a good thing, and it brings people out of the shell, you know what I mean? It's good. A building site's a crazy place for stuff like that. The majority of employers now would prefer the learners stroke students to not coach straight out of school at 16. They prefer them to go to college and get a bit of insight and get a bit of training before they take them on as an apprentice. So yeah, it's a good thing.